The arena pulses with electricity, a sea of roaring fans packed to the rafters, their cheers reverberating off the walls as the lights dim and spotlights carve through the haze. The camera pans across the crowd, capturing waving flags Ukrainian, blue and yellow on one side, Union Jacks on the other. Slow-motion shots linger on QLEKSANDR USYK, the Ukrainian maestro, his face a mask of calm focus as he strides toward the ring. Robe shimmering under the lights, his team trails behind, shouting encouragement, their voices drowned by the crowd's frenzy. Across the arena, DANIEL DUBOIS, England's young powerhouse, emerges through a tunnel of smoke. His eyes locked forward, jaw set, muscles rippling under his red robe. The video, crisp in HD at 60 FPS, captures every detail: the beads of sweat, the flecks of gloves, the intensity in their stares. The commentator's voice cuts through, deep and urgent. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the heavyweight clash of the century. In the blue corner, the undefeated, the slick, the masterful QLEKSANDR USYK from Ukraine. And in the red corner, the dynamite-fisted DANIEL DUBOIS from England, looking to shock the world. The bell rings, and the fight explodes into motion. USYK, the southpaw, glides across the canvas, his feet a blur, weaving like a dancer as he flicks out jabs to gauge distance. DUBOIS, taller and broader, stalks forward, his guard high, eyes narrowed, hunting for an opening. The camera zooms in, catching the subtle twitch of USYK's shoulder as he finds, drawing a wild right hand from DUBOIS that slices through empty air. USYK counters with a sharp left, snapping DUBOIS' head back, the impact replayed in glorious slow motion, sweat spraying like diamonds. The crowd roars, and the commentator's voice rises. USYK's already setting the tempo. That footwork is unreal. DUBOIS can't pin him down. The first round unfolds as a chess match. USYK circling, peppering jabs and slipping punches, while DUBOIS lands a thudding body shot that makes USYK grimace, but doesn't slow him. The 60 FPS clarity makes every ripple of muscle, every flinch. Vivid viewers can almost feel the leather grazing skin. Round two sees DUBOIS find his rhythm, his heavy hands starting to close the distance. He cuts off the ring, forcing USYK toward the ropes, and unleashes a clubbing right that grazes the Ukrainian's shoulder. USYK spins out, his movement fluid, and answers with a three-punch combination jab, cross, hook that pops DUBOIS. Head back, the crowd erupts, flags waving wildly. What a sequence from USYK. The second commentator chimes in. He's making DUBOIS look like he's punching shadows. The replay shows the precision of USYK's counters, his gloves flashing in and out. DUBOIS' face registering the sting, but DUBOIS isn't phased. He presses forward, landing a solid left to USYK's midsection, the sound of the punch echoing like a drum. The round ends with both men staring daggers, the tension thick enough to choke on dot by round 3. The fight's intensity ramps up. DUBOIS, feeling the pressure of USYK's speed, starts throwing heavier shots, each swing carrying knockout intent. One right hand catches USYK on the chin, and the slow-motion replay shows his head rocking back, his eyes blinking rapidly, but he stays upright, flashing a defiant grin. What a chin on USYK, the first commentator shouts. DUBOIS landed that clean, but the Ukrainian's still dancing. USYK responds with a blistering flurry, his hands a blur as he tags DUBOIS with a left-right combo that forces the Englishman to cover up. The camera catches DUBOIS' corner yelling, urging him to keep his hands up, while USYK's team nods approvingly, their fighter's confidence unshaken. The round closes with USYK landing a sneaky uppercut that lifts DUBOIS' head, the crowd gasping as the replay shows the punch's perfect arc. Round 4 is a war of attrition. DUBOIS, now visibly frustrated, tries to bully USYK into a brawl, using his size to muscle him against the ropes. He lands the heavy body shots, each one drawing a wince from USYK, the camera zooming in on the reddening skin above his waistband. But USYK's ring IQ shines. He rolls under a hook, slips to the side, and cracks DUBOIS with a counter left that staggers him momentarily. USYK's defense is a masterclass. The second commentator exclaims, DUBOIS is throwing bombs, but he's hitting air. The crowd chants USYK, USYK, as the Ukrainian dances away, his footwork keeping him just out of reach. The round ends with Dubois breathing heavily, while Usyk, though marked up, looks composed, his eyes locked on his opponent. Round 5 brings a shift. Dubois, spurred by his corner, comes out swinging, his punches wilder but more dangerous. He catches Usyk with a glancing right to the temple, and for a moment, Usyk's legs stiffen. The crowd holds its breath, the slow-motion replay showing the impact rippling through Usyk's frame. But the Ukrainian recovers, circling away, his jab snapping out like a whip to keep Dubois at bay. Dubois is hunting for the knockout, but Usyk's not going anywhere, the first commentator says. Usyk lands a vicious combination to jabs, a right hook, and a left cross that rocks Dubois, his knees dipping slightly. The arena explodes, the camera panning across screaming fans, some standing on their chairs. The bell saves Dubois, who trudges back to his corner, his face a mix of determination and fatigue. Round 6 is where the fight catches fire. Usyk, sensing Dubois' frustration, turns up the pressure, his combinations now landing with more venom. A triple jab sets up a crushing left hand that snaps Dubois' head back, the slow-motion replay showing his eyes fluttering. Dubois fires back, landing a heavy. The replay shows the uppercut in excruciating detail, Dubois' head snapping upward, sweat flying in slow motion. Dubois recovers, landing a thudding left that rocks Usyk, but the Ukrainian spins away, his footwork saving him again. The round ends with both men trading punches in the center of the ring, the crowd on its feet, screaming. Round 8 is a turning point. Usyk, now fully in control, begins to dismantle Dubois. His combinations are relentless jab, cross, hook, uppercut, each punch landing with surgical precision. Dubois' guard starts to drop, his face swollen, the cut above his eye bleeding freely. The camera catches his corner's worried glances, while Usyk's team shouts encouragement. Sensing the end, Usyk's in the zone now, the second commentator says. He's painting a masterpiece in there. A vicious left hand from Usyk staggers Dubois, his legs wobbling, and the crowd surges. Sensing the finish, Dubois survives the round, but he's visibly shaken, his breath's ragged as he slumps onto his stool. Round 9 is the climax. The music swells, dramatic strings underscoring the action as Usyk comes out like a predator. He finds, drawing a desperate swing from Dubois, then steps in with a blistering combination left, right, left again. Dubois' knees buckle, the slow-motion replay showing his eyes glazing over. Usyk senses it, sets his feet, and unleashes a thunderous overhand left that crashes into Dubois' jaw. The Englishman collapses, the canvas shaking as he hits the ground. The crowd erupts, the camera zooming in on Usyk's raised gloves, then cutting to Dubois' team rushing to his side. It's over, the first commentator screams. QLEKSANDR USYK with a knockout for the ages. The replay shows the punch from 3 angles, each one more devastating than the last. The 60 FPS clarity, making every detail. Dubois' head whipping back, his body crumpling, visceral and unforgettable. The aftermath is electric. Usyk climbs the ropes, arms raised, soaking in the crowd's adoration as Ukrainian flags wave wildly. Dubois, helped to his feet, nods in respect, his face battered but proud. The commentators wrap it up. What a performance by QLEKSANDR USYK. Speed, skill, and pure heart tonight. He proves why he's the king of the heavyweights. Daniel Dubois gave it everything, but Usyk was on another level. The camera lingers on Usyk celebrating with his team, then cuts to a montage of the fight's best moments, the jabs, the counters, the knockout punch, all in stunning HD. Text flashes on screen. QLEKSANDR USYK Daniel Dubois via Co. Round 9. The second commentator closes it out. That's all from this unforgettable night. Like, subscribe, and share for more boxing action in crystal clear 60 FPS. The video fades to black, epic music swelling. The channel logo and social